Hey everyone, it's Andrew. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a video doing an unboxing, review, and demonstration of the Realion Stone Bath Mat. This is a stone bath mat that you can currently get on Amazon for about $29. I recently did a video on their marble, like white and gray version when I recently purchased that. However, I also got their dark gray version. The issue though is when I first purchased this or received it, the box was open on both ends and it looked like the stone had probably fallen out and was chipped. And so I went through Amazon as well as the seller, and they immediately I returned it through like UPS, and they immediately sent this back, and I got it in like 2 days. I've been using bath mats both as a drying rack in the kitchen and a traditional bath mat in my bathroom, and I swear by them. I absolutely love them. They're phenomenal because they're basically a bath stone where it has diatomaceous earth, so it's very porous, so it absorbs all the water and dries out very quickly. Literally right before this, I had like my like a cup and like my blender bottle, or the blender on it, and it's already absorbed and it's pretty much dry. There are a couple stains even just using it as is. However, it's really nice and it's streamlined for the kitchen space, so I highly recommend it. But that's the one I got for the kitchen area for a dish rack. And then this is going to be the dark gray one. I'm not gonna go over the packaging, but this is what it looks like. And this is what comes with it. So this is a side-by-side comparison. That's the dark gray, this is the marble. They also have a lighter gray, which is kind of like almost a little bit darker than the countertop space. And then they also have, I think, a light gray with a textured ridge pattern on it. Beyond that, they do include this, which is like a non-slip surface. So this will slide on certain surfaces. So if you have it in your bathroom, I'd recommend using this. So if you look, it slides, but if we put this like non-slip surface down and put it on, it no longer slides. So you really should use that, because literally I'm putting my whole weight and it's not sliding at all, so you won't slip if you use that. The other thing that I do is I do put, at least in the bathroom, I do put like a traditional bath mat underneath this. The rationale there is that it minimizes or like allows more airflow, so it dries out quicker, so you don't get mold or build up on it. I've never really had that issue, but it's something to just keep in mind. And then the other thing that they come is they have a manual if you want to read it, and they have it's these sanding kind of pads that if you have a stain, you can eliminate it that way. So for instance, here is this couple stains. So if you really scrub it out, you can try to get it out, but from my experience, it doesn't ever really get out, so I don't really bother doing with that. The prior ones I've had were from Sutera. They were the original ones I had. Those were about like, I think like 50 bucks a pop. I got one as a gift and then I purchased another separately. Very similarly, the one in the kitchen was like a kind of their lighter gray, and through using it for like a dish mat with my coffee stuff, I had a ton of stains on there from coffee. So what I'm doing now with this go around is I'm actually only putting things on there that just use water. So no coffee, nothing that potentially can stain it, just to avoid staining it. But just keep that in mind. And then what we'll do real quick is we're gonna do a test on this one with the gray. We're just gonna pour some water on here just so you can see this if you've never dealt with this before. But this is kind of like the quantity of water that you would have if you like step out of the shower, and as you sit here, it kind of fully absorbs into it. So it's pretty remarkable how this works. And so I won't belabor it, but like the areas that have more water, it takes more time. But there is a little bit of discoloration. But the key here is that whenever you use this, allow it to dry in between. If you have it soaked for a long period of time, that's when it's gonna build up mold and things like that. The other thing is, I don't know, yeah, it's really allowing it to dry. And then the other thing is that it is very fragile, so don't lift it up, move it up too much, or don't jump on it because it is stone, so it can crack or chip. So just be careful with it from that standpoint. But this is the Realion bath stone. It's very comparable to the Sutera. There's a wide variety of options on Amazon, but they're probably all very similar as far as functionality. But at 28, 29 bucks, this is amazing as far as the price and kind of functionality. But that's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching, and have